some avocado oil and some butter, and we're going to let that heat up. I have some cremini mushrooms, and I'm going to keep them. I'm not going to chop them up. I just want to bake like that. And some onions, and you can add to your taste, you know. If you like a lot, add a lot. If you don't, like that. I'm going to sprinkle these with a bit of salt. And a bit of pepper. We're just going to let these cook down, okay? Stirring every now and again. Smells delicious. See how it's cooked down? I have some white wine that I had in the fridge. I'm going to add a little bit of that. And it doesn't matter what kind. Any kind will do. Or none at all if you don't want to. But we're going to have to let the alcohol cook out of the wine. I'm going to add a little more butter. And another pinch of salt. And let it finish cooking down. Now we have cooked out the alcohol. We don't have that. All we have is flavor now. And I'm going to remove the onions and the mushrooms, and we're going to set them aside, okay? Turn the pan on the lowest setting because I don't want it to cool off while I get the chicken ready. So I'm just going to leave it on. Very, very low, like I said. Okay. The chicken that we seasoned. And we're just going to add some flour. We're going to turn it back up, about halfway. Going to add some more butter. And some more avocado oil. there. Just right around there. Turn it over. Ooh, I sprayed my pan. That another minute or so. That's some of that flour we were using in. I'm gonna go ahead and cook this for a few minutes. If you want to. Let's add some chicken broth. If you cook your gravy ever and it's lumpy, just pour it through a strainer. And guess what? What comes to that strainer, into that bowl or wherever you put it into, you're going to have smooth gravy. So don't worry about it. You let this cook. This gravy is perfect. I don't have to add any salt, or I might add some pepper though. I like pepper. But it's otherwise it's seasoned to perfection. Let's get some more in here. I have my oven on at 350. I'm going to put it in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes. No longer than that. And this right here will be ready. Meanwhile, I'm going to put on my potatoes for my mashed potatoes. Yeah, everything in the pot. Everything in. Oh yeah. And get the heat up on this a little more. I'm going to cover it and put it in the oven. See when it starts to boil like that? And into the oven. Be careful. It's hot. Here are my potatoes that I've rinsed and all of that. But you see this? That's left from the broth that I didn't use on the chicken. I'm just going to pour it in there like that. We're going to let these boil and get tender. That was not the plan. But instead of wasting and pouring it out, I put it in here. It's only going to give it more flavor, that's all. Okay, these are going to be brown butter garlic potatoes and whatever else I put in there, okay? But So I'm going to make my brown butter. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. That's enough. And all that I don't use, I can just put it in the refrigerator, and if I don't use it all, and use it for something else later. Just let that go. You're going to have to stand over it. See what it's doing? The cream and the butter is what's going to brown. So just keep an eye on it, and you'll know it. And when it starts to turn like a goldish brown, take it off, because you don't want to burn it up, and you're going to have to pour it out and start over. You don't want to do that. It's starting to turn. You can't hardly see it because the way it's foaming up, but it won't be much longer that I'll take it off. And you can taste it, and it tastes really nutty and delicious. So I'm gonna let it go for probably about another half minute or so, and then I'm going to take it off. And that is it. See how the brown bits are at the bottom of the pan? Yep. I want you to see the butter, but the cream is going to have to settle before you can see it. But you can see that it's, see how it's golden? Okie doke. That's enough for that. I'm taking it off. Okay, I've already drained them. and my ingredients that I'm putting in, they're pretty much room temperature. They've been out for about an hour or so. Close enough. And I have some whipping cream, heavy. Try not to put too much, because this is only like 4 potatoes. So all we need in here, and this is some sour cream. And I have some Ultimate garlic seasoning. Let's get some in here. Hold on. I gotta pull this top all the way off. And you can use fresh garlic if you prefer. Entirely up to you. Of course, you know I'm going to add some pepper. This is basil. Dried basil, just a bit, not much. If I need more of anything, I'll add. But this is that butter, that brown butter. Gonna add some at a time. So good. Okay. And you can rice them if you want them really fluffy. You can use a ricer. You can use a mixer. But I didn't want to pull all that out and have to clean all that. So I don't mind doing it old school. I'm going to use my... You're going to have to add some salt, though. And some more of this brown butter. Go ahead and put it in there. Oh, my. This cream in here. Yummy, yum, yum. I'm gonna add a pinch more salt. Don't holler, don't holler. I'm really not adding much. It just looks like it because I'm adding like a pinch at a time. But I really try to be careful with our salt intake. And you should try these for Thanksgiving. You won't be mad about it. I guarantee you that. You can add some cheese in here. Any kind of cheese you like. Want to try that? Yeah, those are perfect. You know, I like to cook and put my food in containers. I don't feel like doing all that after I did all the cooking. All we have to do is put it away. And we're gonna add some of this brown butter I set to the side. There, that's the brown right there. You see? I'm gonna add a little bit of parsley, just for the color, okay? There you go again. Okay, let me get the chicken out of the oven. And here you go. I'm going to make some string beans right quick to go with this. But meanwhile, there you go. Stay safe, stay well, and stay blessed. Until the next time we meet.